Today I'm going to show you how to make the granddaddy of Japanese pasta dishes, so stick around. Welcome back to No Recipes. I'm Mark Matsumoto, and I'm here to show you how to elevate your everyday meals. So smack that subscribe button and ring that bell so you don't miss out. If you're Italian, you may want to look away for this one because today I'm going to show you how to make a classic Japanese-style pasta that may make you cringe. Although you could fill a menu with Japanese-style pasta now, Spaghetti Napolitan dates back around 90 years to when pasta first appeared in Japan. These days, it's a piece of childhood nostalgia for most Japanese people, and it's even worked its way into episodes of Midnight Diner and Food Wars. The ingredients are simple, so let's have a look. I've got 120 grams of thick-cut bacon, 70 grams of onion, 70 grams of mild green pepper, 70 grams of button mushrooms, and 2 teaspoons of olive oil. For the sauce, I've got 2/3 of a cup of ketchup, 1 tablespoon of butter, 2 teaspoons of soy sauce, and a half teaspoon of black pepper. This spaghetti is 1.9 millimeters thick, which takes about 12 minutes to cook, but be sure to check your package for your time. I'm using a handful today, which is about 220 grams. Let's start by preparing our vegetables. For the onions, I'm just gonna slice them up into 1/8 inch thick slices. For the peppers, we want rings, so I'm gonna core it from the top using a paring knife like this. The traditional pepper to use for this dish is called piman in Japanese, but if you can't find it in your country, any small mild green pepper like Anaheim, banana, or poblanos will work fine. Now I'm just gonna slice these up into 1/8 inch thick rings. For the button mushrooms, you first want to use a paper towel to brush off any growing medium or debris that's stuck to them. These are very fresh, so I'm not going to trim the stems, but if your stems are looking a little brown, you may want to trim some of it off. Now I'm just going to slice each mushroom about 1/8 of an inch thick. If your mushrooms are huge, you can cut them in half once before slicing them. For the bacon, I'm going to chop it into half-inch pieces. I'm using Japanese-style bacon for this, which is more like ham, but any fatty cured pork product like American bacon, cocktail sausages, or pancetta will work fine. That's it for the prep, so let's get a pot of water on one burner and bring it to a boil. I've got about 5 cups of water in here, and I'm gonna add about a tablespoon of salt to it. Then I'm gonna add the spaghetti. This stuff is 1.9 millimeters thick, so the directions say to boil it for about 12 minutes, but you'll want to figure out how long your spaghetti takes and set the timer for about 2 minutes less than what the package says. On the other burner, I'm gonna get a frying pan preheating over medium heat. When the pasta has about 6 minutes left to go, I'm gonna add the olive oil to the pan along with the onions and mushrooms. Now I'm gonna saute these until the mushrooms start to brown. This should take about 3 minutes. Then I'm gonna add the bacon and saute it for about a minute or 2. You don't want the bacon to get tough, and it's gonna cook more in the sauce, so it doesn't have to be fully cooked at this point. Next, we're gonna add the green peppers and give it a few tosses. I like my peppers to retain their shape, which is why I add them so late. But if you want them softer, you can add them in earlier. Okay, if you've timed everything right, you should have about a minute left to go before the pasta is done. So we're gonna go ahead and add the ketchup, along with a ladleful of the boiling water from the pasta. Let's give that a stir. You'll want the sauce to be a little runny at this point because we're going to finish cooking the pasta in it. To finish the sauce, I'm going to add the soy sauce and butter. Then I'm going to whisk this around until the butter is emulsified into the sauce. This smooths out the sharp acidity of the ketchup and brings all the flavors together. Okay, the pasta's done, so I'm gonna go ahead and transfer it straight from the pot into the sauce. It's okay if you get a little more of the boiling liquid in there because we want to finish boiling the pasta in this sauce. Just twirl and toss the pasta in the sauce until it's cooked through. I'm also gonna add the black pepper in at this point. If you find the pasta starts to stick together before it's fully cooked, just add some more of the boiling liquid from the pasta. Once the pasta is cooked to your liking and the sauce is thickened up, our Japanese pasta is ready to plate. This is comfort food in Japan, so there's no need to get fancy with your plating. Just make sure you get a little of everything onto the plate, and our Spaghetti Napolitan is done. I grew up in the US, so I have to admit I was a little horrified the first time I heard about Japanese pasta made with ketchup. But when it's made at home, it's a quick, comforting meal, and I get the appeal. Spaghetti Napolitan is often served in kids' meals, and it's also used as a side for Western-style meals such as hamburg steaki. I've even seen it wrapped into an omelet like omurice, or served between two slices of bread as a sandwich. I went with the classic combination of vegetables and bacon for my Napolitan today, but this easy sauce works with almost any combination of proteins and veggies. So just imagine the possibilities. If you enjoyed this video, let me know you want to see more like it by giving this a big thumbs up and by sharing it with all your friends that love Japanese-style pasta. These videos are made possible thanks to my amazing patrons. So if you're learning something new from my recipes, I hope you'll consider clicking the link up here to join the No Recipes crew and help support our future videos. Well, it's pasta my lunchtime and I'm starving, so I'll catch you in the next one.